We've been sugaring for about 12 to 13 years, and our family farm's name is Sunnyside Maples, and we have about 3,800 taps, and we make around 30 drums of syrup a year of 40-gallon drums.
Have you been sugaring that whole time, 13 years since you were a little kid?
I've always been like in the sugar house, but I've only been like doing woods work for the past 5 years or so.
Tell me about the sugar house at North Country Career Center. How many trees do you tap and what's the rig like there?
We have about 250 taps here at the land lab, and we RO it here, and we have a 2x6 wood fired evaporator.
What are the challenges and what are some of the advantages to using wood to make maple syrup?
At the land lab, we use wood because it's a more traditional way of sugaring. I like the wood compared to the oil because it's quiet. We usually refire about every 5 minutes, so you really got to stay on your toes.
Is that easy to do to keep it running?
It's pretty easy because you're constantly making your rounds around the evaporator, checking everything, making sure everything's working. It's a full-time job when you're boiling.
Part of the maple CDE that you did was grading. Tell me about grading and what are some of the things you're looking for when you're grading maple syrup?
So as far as grading, you want to look at the color and the clarity of the syrup. You fill up a sample jar with your syrup and you hold it up to a light, whichever color it's uh, lighter than is the grade that it is.
And you're good at grading? You got a good eye?
Not as good as some, but better than most.
What are your plans once you're done at North Country Career Center?
I might not come back to the Career Center next year. I might do the VAST program at
Mm-hmm.
Vermont Technical College, um, majoring in manufacturing engineering. And if I don't do that this year, next year, I'll do that once I graduate high school.
What do you like about sugar making? What's the part of it you enjoy the most?
In previous years, I've not really liked the woods work as much, and I've kind of just liked the being in the sugar house and ROing and boiling the processing of the sap. But this year, I've gotten out into the woods a lot more, and I've really enjoyed that a lot. So I like every part of it. I every part of sugaring I enjoy.